Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. So I've come on to do another installment of my journal. I'm not going to actually do anything with you on this today. I'm going to just show you that what I've done so far. So I did put a little Velcro tab under there because I wanted it to close a little better. And that's probably my fault because this is a bit thinner, so I should have done this a bit thicker or tucked it down a bit. And I've just got the little bee with the honey, and then I made myself a little pocket. This is out of the paper, Amanda's paper. Now is it in the kit, or that could be on her word soup, I think. I'll check. Anyway, I made a little pocket. I put a tiny little piece of the pink there, and I'm learning I didn't glue it, and I popped a little circle in just like that. So there might be something going in that, and I've put the word gratitude on there because this is my first journal, and my gratitude is going to Amanda for this because I have to say I'm absolutely loving it. I haven't even started yet, but I'm loving it because I'm going to show you what I've made, and then you'll see why I'm so excited. And I've got the back page ready, and my thoughts are I'm probably just going to have a piece, but I'm going to wait until the end because I want to see what I've got left. So I've sorted out, you've seen my pockets at the front and the back, and I've sorted out my signatures, so everything's in the right order now. So I'm ready to go. So what I sort of made was I thought I'm going to start just getting organised. So I've got my little bag of bits, and I probably might throw some of these away at the end, but I'm keeping them at the moment because you never know when you want a little piece. So I want to show you what I've made. I'm so excited, honestly. So I thought for ease, you see, what I could start doing was inking everything. So I've cut all my little bits of ephemera out, as you can see, and I've inked all round it. So I've got all the bits. I found these gorgeous little pink paper clips that I've got, and I've also got these little sort of gold ones as well, so I might use those. Now I went into the word soup and I've cut out quite a few numbers and things. I don't know that I'm going to use them all, but I've got them there so that if I want them, I'm ready. I've also cut all the ephemera, cut round, done all the inking, got all the bits, as you can see, and then there were these little bees, and I did have a little piece of paper left, so I just folded it in half, inked it, and put a little number on for a little tag. I mean, I know. And I had a little pink piece, so I made a little envelope and put a dream on and inked around it. And you know, I'm just so chuffed with myself because this is so, I've not done this before, so I was really quite excited about all this. I'll probably tell in my voice. And I've made some little tabs ready for when I'm ready for them. That was just a little bit I stuck some. Then I made some little envelopes as well, that I've got a die for, and I've inked them all, and I've got little pieces of writing paper to go inside, and I've done them in the paper that matches, you know, with the green stripes, and I've done it with the flowers on the back, so I can pop a little piece of paper in the envelope, and I've made all different sizes, so they'll just go here and there when we're putting it together. I just thought, how cute are those? And that wasn't my smallest one, I don't think. No, there's a real, where's that little dinky one I made? I've got to show you. I'd had a whole evening just having a play. Look at this tiny little one that I made. It's so small, inked up, and it's got a little, how dinky is that? Then I also cut out, I love these in the word soup. I've inked around them as well. I just think the quotes on them are just brilliant, so we're going to be using those as we go along. Some more numbers, some more little tabs, another little envelope. I've also done some of the words, oh, I've got so many bits here. I've also done some of the words and mounted them on some black, because that's the sort of theme, you know. I've used black on the front page as well, so we can use those. So those are those bits. So I'm good to go now. I'm ready, and I thought I wanted to get it all ready so that I can then just go, because the inking, I sat one evening watching television and just fuzzy cut everything out, and then inked everything. So that's that. And then if I bring over my little box, which has got all my goodies in, so this is all the papers that I've got left. And then you'll see how busy I've been. I've cut all the words out, and you know, I'll go through when I want to use those. But that I've got only the yellow twine I'm using, and a little bit of green washi, but I haven't only used that once. And then what I've done is I've made, so this was just an odd piece that I cut out, couldn't bear to throw away the little bees, and I've put a little love on there. These ones are, I've not backed them, so I might put these ones on the black. They're the tags that you get. These bigger tags, I have backed them with the pink spotty, of course, because I love the pink spotty. So they're a bit more thicker, a bit more solid. With the papers, I made all these little envelopes, so I can just stick these in. But I've done them with little pieces of paper, little scraps I had. Put a little bit of black on that one with the word. I've done that one with a little number on. That one I made a little pocket, and I've tucked that in like that, and that's just got to be glued down. That one, cut a little notch out with my circle die and just put 2 pieces of the yellow and the pink on. Now these bits, I had all the little scraps like this, but thinner bits, and I thought I can't throw them away, so I've made these tags. So I've made 2 like this, if you can see, but I've used all the tiny little scraps. But how cute have they come out? I think they're brilliant, but I've used all the scraps. And then I made sort of 2 banner-like sort of ones, and I put journal on that one. And again, just using all the little scraps that I had, I used up. So yeah, that's that. I knew the dog was going to bark because I can hear a cat fight outside, and she doesn't like it. So then, yeah, I had a couple of pieces of paper left scrap, so I've just got a little, made a little notch out of that one. That's ready to go on a page, and I put the little wording on it. That one was a bit, I think I cut some tags out, and these tags, when I was doing those, and I had a bit that was funny, and I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to just square that up and put a word on, ink it round, and that can go in a page with a little couple of tags. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I'm so enjoying it, I have to tell you. You can probably tell in my voice. No, I don't know what that's for. That might just be a little band for something, but I don't know at the moment. Also, I have a dictionary. I've always got a dictionary, this old one that I got. I think it was in a charity shop. If I'm never doing anything, I see if the word's in there of what I'm doing. So actually, B, I've never done. So I've cut out the meaning of the word in the dictionary. So we've got bee, honeybee or hive bee, and then we've also got bee bread, which is something I'd never heard of. It's a compound of honey and pollen used as food by bees in the nest. Well, there you go. Every day is school day. So yeah, that will go in somewhere. These little tags I've backed onto black because I just think they stand out. This one I made, it was a bit of a mistake because I should have backed it, you know, so I'm not sure whether I'll put that in. This was just a little piece I had, so I've just inked it ready for anticipation. These are the little tags. These go in the foldy one that Amanda gives there, this one. So I've inked that one up already. That's I think I've made two. So they're ready just to you know, go in there, whatever I choose to do with them. So there's those. I've made quite a few, as you can see. That's another little backed one. Oh, I just made this little, I used a bit of the washi tape. I might not use this. In fact, I don't think I'm going to, because I haven't used the green washi tape in there, and actually I don't want to bring this green in, because after I made this little card with just a little piece of paper that I had, and I put the little bees in there, but no, the green is not going to go, but I'm not going to not use that. And then I've got some more little cards that I've not used. I've got a couple of dies which cut, so I've used the paper. This is the pink, but for some reason it's come out a bit purpley, so I'm not sure I'm going to use this in this, because I don't know why it came out. It's such a wrong colour, so that probably won't get used. This one, I didn't have any of the, should have cut the paper out with the spotty really. This has just got little pockets in, but I might not use that either. So yeah, so that is everything I've pretty much made, which I'm really chuffed with, and I really, oh my gosh, enjoyed making. So seriously, if like me, you've not done a journal before, you've not made one, and you've always wanted to have a go, oh my gosh, you've got to do it. It is so much fun. I'm having so much fun so far, and I haven't even done like I'd say, you know, not the boring part, but like, this is the part you've got to get done, is make the journal, is to put your signatures in. Now is the fun part coming. And I mean, I loved doing this bit, so this next bit is going to be even more fun. So yeah, that's that. So the only thing I thought I'd come on today and do, because the only thing I've got left on the kit is Amanda's given us, in this kit, you get a, I want to put it there. You get a Matchbox base and a Matchbox wrap. Now, I couldn't find the video of how to make it, but do you know what? I think it's quite self-explanatory. Well, what I've done is I've scored, because she's put the score lines on, so I've scored it. And I thought, right, this is the base. That's what it says, box base. So it's going to be a box, which I'm thinking, this has only got 2 sides, and this has got 2, this has got 1. So I'm thinking that maybe this is to strengthen it. So we're actually going to make a box like that. So if that's going to come up like that, and we want that to go like that, got to be that piece we remove, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's this piece we remove, that square. I couldn't find the video for it, so I'm just going to go with what I think, because I've made boxes before. And I'm just thinking, you know, if we put that up like that, and that goes like that, and then that goes like that, it's got to be, hasn't it? Oh, I just cut the wrong one. No, it is. That's to strengthen it. Yeah, we are right. I'm sure. I am going to make a box. So, yep. Maybe I should be mitering these a little bit. I'm not sure. Oops. Bits just... But, do you know what I thought I was going to do, though? Is... for the bits that I don't use, you know, the bits I don't use in this journal, I'm going to decorate the box with a little bee or something on the top, and then I'll put all the bits that I don't use in the box. And then when I do another journal, which I'm going to, and each time if I make a little box, I can have the bits, and then I can put them in my drawer, but it means I can see everything, if you know what I mean. Right, I'm hoping I've done this right. I wonder if I have. Right, that's got to go like that, because we want it neat like that. Wonder if that bit you tucked in or something, but oh well. Look, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like that. So what I'm going to do... Amanda, help! I think I'm doing it right. Do you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have cut that, because I've got a little slot in there now, look. Well, do you know what? This is just for me. I've done something wrong, haven't I? Oh, Jenny, silly sausage. We didn't have to cut that out. I don't know. Oh, well. It's going to work for the purposes of me. When Amanda gets back off her lovely holiday, I hope she's having such a nice time, I will inquire for you as to why I've done it wrong. Right, yeah, so let's get some glue on there. I'm going to do glue on both of these at the same time, because the last one's always tricky to get in place. Right, there we go. So let's come up with you. One into place. Let's get you straight. No, don't be naughty. You go there. Oh my gosh, I bet I shouldn't have cut that off for some reason, because you wouldn't have little maybe corners like that, I don't know. Well, do you know what? For me, that's fine. It's good enough for me. Right, that's the base. That's the base. And then I've scored. I haven't cut anything on this one because I don't think we have to, because I think it slides over the box. So I'm thinking that this little piece here just goes there like that. So I've got it wrong. I've got it wrong, but I don't think so. So let's just line this up. I'm just going to turn it round this way. I don't think I'm supposed to. Maybe I'm supposed to put my paper inside. I'm not sure. Oh, Amanda, I'm not doing you justice here, am I? Right, let me just put my bone folder down there. I'm thinking that goes on the inside because I'd much rather have the seam on the inside. Right, there we go. Shall we see? This'll show whether my measurements are right or not. Look at that. Hey, I'm happy with that. So, because what I could do is when I finished, if I've got something like that left, I could put that on, and I could put something like that on there, and then all the bits that are inside. Oh no, that's the Queen Bee journal. There we go. Right, that wasn't too much of a disaster, was it? So I'm going to keep it like that for now. What I'm going to do is I will come back on and do a couple of pages with you, but I'm just going to have a little tinker and have a little play myself and do, you know, go through. I mean, I'm not going to put anything on here because I'm happy that that's, you know, there's enough going on. There's going to be something going in these pockets. There's enough happening here. At the moment, I'm quite happy that that's as it is. I do want to leave pages for journaling, you see. So that, I think, might be nice for journaling. I'd probably put something on here just to give it a bit of colour. You know, I'm thinking along the lines of, like, say, something like that, a little pocket. And then I could put, you know, one of my little tags or something, you know, in it that I've made. Oh, look, I'll have to glue that down. That's naughty. Yeah, something. I don't know, but I'm not going to do every page. So, you know, I might do something little on there, or I don't know. But I'm going to have a play, do a few pages myself, because it's the first time and I want to get a grip of it. I'll put those little pieces in my little scrap box there. I will find out how I should have done it because I don't think I've done it correctly. But anyway, we made the box. You've seen what I'm up to. You've seen what I've got done the last couple of evenings cutting out. So I hope you've enjoyed, you know, seeing all the bits that I've made, and let me know. And yeah, I'll come back and see you soon when I've done a couple of pages. So take care, everyone. Crafty hugs. Thank you for watching. Please do hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please think about subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and I'd love to have you along for the journey. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.